Marcus, that's a huge 3 points, but some very close calls and tight margins tonight.
It's obviously every game for us now is a big game. Before the Southampton game, we were scoring goals for fun, and then Southampton game was a bit more difficult, and today the same. So, these type of victories you get a lot out of as well as a team, because we've had to work double hard to get the result.
A very surgical finish for a man who's going to be an honorary doctorate. I'll only do that joke once, but there's a fantastic cutback, took 3 players out as well.
Yeah, just try and be clever inside the box, and try and find halfway hard to get a shot off. But I think it's the pattern of play that we do before that's positive. It's what we've been improving on, and it's the reason why we've scored so many goals in the last few games. But it come early today. But the beginning of the game was very tough.
And a couple of big moments, including the penalty appeal.
Yeah.
Lindelof and Zaha coming together. That could have gone either way.
Yeah, with VAR you don't really know what to expect. But we can only react to the decision that's made, and I think that's something for both teams. It can be difficult at times, but we'll improve it.
We saw with that second goal how devastating he could be on the break. I mean, Anthony Martial hadn't had many mentions during the game, but suddenly he's there.
Yeah, he's done a lot of work today, Anthony, and when we have the ball, he's always making himself an option, and he's always available to receive the ball. So doing all that work, that's what he deserves at the end, to get a goal. And for the team, it's always good when you strike a score.
So what now with that top 4 battle? I mean, we'll be saying this all the way through, but goal difference could even come into it.
Yeah, I think for us, we just got to go and win every game, and that's been the goal for us for the past few weeks. We had a slip up last game against Southampton, but today it was good to refocus, and in a very, very tough game as well. So it's good to get the 3 points.
Congratulations! Thanks very much. Well, I want to talk about the game, but I think I want to talk about the issues as well, because there's some very difficult decisions for you to take tonight.
Yes, I think the most difficult thing to take is to have played so well and once again lost the game. Because I thought if I ignore the last 10 minutes when Patrick van Aanholt's had to go off and we've had to readjust, up to that point I thought we played really well. I thought that if anything, we could so easily have been leading in the game, and to once again find ourselves on the wrong end of a result after a performance like that against a team of Man United's quality is very, very hard to take, especially as you rightly say, there were a couple of issues that really could so easily have gone our way but didn't.
You're very supportive of referees, I know, but the penalty call, what did you make of it?
Well, referees these days, you never see them because they're miles away, aren't they? I thought that the referee on the field could easily have given the penalty. He didn't, but then the people in the office somewhere in Hounslow, they decided it against that one as well. And apparently the other one is one of those hair-fine decisions which one finds hard to take, especially because one is used really from football without VAR, that when a ball is crossed along the 6-yard line and someone slides into the back post and scores, I don't remember those goals ever being ruled out for offside. But now we have to come to terms with that new reality that you're celebrating, you think you've scored a good goal, one that we have tried so hard to score that type of goal, and then you have it taken away from you by some hair-fine decision. But the important thing for me tonight was that we played so well. That's good after a performance on Saturday or Sunday that I wasn't so pleased with. But it's tough for the players. I feel really sorry for them tonight, because if there was ever a game where I should be standing here congratulating them on A, the performance, and B, the result, tonight was the night.
I hate going back to it, but with such a tight calibration for something like offside, then you have a penalty call, a subjective penalty call. Wouldn't it be sensible for the referee to go and watch it himself on the screen and give himself a second chance?
Maybe. I must say that I'm still finding it very hard to come to terms with it all. I think that it's not helping my feeling either during the game or after the game, having to stand here and talk about these type of things. I'm bitterly disappointed tonight to see the team do as well as it's done, and once again add another defeat to a growing list of defeats, because that was something we really didn't deserve, and having to come to terms with something that you really don't deserve is always very, very difficult.
You've got support in the boardroom, because the chairman, Steve Parish, tweeted out during the game that he asked, is VAR broken?
Yeah, well, VAR's there, and I'm not going to join that growing list of people who after every game wants to talk about whether it was right or whether it was wrong. Of course, we feel a bit hard done by at the moment with regard to VAR decisions. But the important thing for me tonight, we're playing a top team here, a team that's come here with an incredible string of results behind them. And like Southampton at Man United in the previous game, I thought that we showed we were more than a match for them in every department, quite frankly, except that, the 1 or 2 chances that came their way, they put them away, whereas of the 13 or 14 opportunities we had, we weren't able to put them away, and when we did, it was ruled out for a marginal offside.
Well done tonight, Roy. Thank you.
Thanks.